Everyone's doing good? Yeah. Okay, let me start with the story. Let's start with the story.
Is it an amazing story?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, yeah. It's pretty amazing.
Also, it's a Hasidic tale, right?
It's a Hasidic tale, that's one way to put it, yes. So there's a story told of a Jewish man who was living in a small Irish town. This is in Ireland. One Jewish guy living in a small Irish Catholic town. And what happened was, this guy Yankel living in the town, he had a custom. He would love to barbecue on Fridays. Fridays he barbecued lamb, steak, hamburgers and hot dogs. And the locals were getting a little bit perturbed. Because why? They couldn't eat meat on Fridays. And they're going crazy. And they're smelling Yankel's steaks and his burgers and his wings. And they're going, stop it, it's ridiculous, I can't take it. So they get a little group together and they go to him and say, Yankel, listen, you're living here in Ireland, this is a Catholic town, and you're killing us. You're killing us, guys. You gotta stop at the barbecues on Friday. Yankel says, no way. I barbecue on Friday. That's my thing. Next week again, the smells wafting through the town. Oh, steak and hamburgers. I do something. So they go and they get the town elders to go and to appeal to him. Yankel, please, you're killing us. Stop. Stop it. You're living in a Catholic town. Stop it. He says, no. Next week again. They go, they say, let's get this business party. He'll ask him, please, Yankel, you gotta stop. At the barbecues on Friday, no way. Cat's going nuts. They get together, have a meeting. They say, listen, he won't do it. What should we do? We have an idea. Let's get Yankel to convert. If he converts, then he'll know that he can't be eating meat on Fridays. Fantastic idea. They go, they talk to Yankel, try to persuade him, talk to him, say, Yankel, maybe you can convert this. Nah. So finally they convince him, and Yankel says, okay. He converts. They go and they baptize him. They take some water, they sprinkle it on him, and they say, born a Jew, raised a Jew, now a Catholic. Okay? They think, great, this is done. Next Friday, what happens? He's barbecuing again! They're going crazy. What happened? He must have forgot his vows, his obligations as a good Catholic. So they go to track him down. He's sitting there barbecuing, and as they get close, they see Yaakov barbecuing there his steak. And they get close to it, and they see he's barbecuing the steak, and he's pouring on it in water. And they hear him saying, born a cow, raised the cow, now a fish.
Where's that drink?
Well, if it's not a good joke, it's a very deep joke. I happen to love that joke because it's very, very deep. Sometimes you can have something, you call it a name, and it doesn't change what it is. Okay? The essence of something is what it is. You call it a different name, it's not going to change. My question to you though tonight is there any time where a name is significant? The answer to that is yes. The answer is yes. Sometimes Jews' names are very, very significant. So I want to try to understand tonight, we're going to try to understand the nature of people, of humanity, body and soul. And to do that, we have to go back to the beginning. We have to analyze the first naming. Does anyone know what was the first event we had where a name was given? Adam, who did he name? Himself. Who else did he name?
Animals.
Animals, right. So the first naming is in the very, very beginning, where Adam gives a name to all the animals and even to himself. Now here is an amazing mystical idea. The text is as follows. It says that when God wanted to create man, the angels had already been created on the second day. God wanted to show the angels that man's wisdom was even greater than theirs. So it says that God took all of the animals and he brought them in front of the angels, the spiritual forces. And he said to the angels, go ahead, name the animals. And the angel said, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Blank. I can't think of anything. I don't know how to name them. And then God brought the animals in front of man, and man named them. He said, this dog is called a telev, and this bear is called the dove, and the donkey is called the chamor. And the angels were blown away. They said, wow, what brilliance. Amazing, amazing. And then God said, okay, Adam, you did very good with the animals. Now, what do you call yourself? And Adam said, I am called Adam. Adam. Why? Because I come from the Adamah, from the earth, from the ground. Okay? That is the mystical story in the Medrash, how it's brought to us. Now, I want to ask you a question. Does anyone here have a dog? Can I show of hands? Two. No, let's ask a question. How hard was it for you to name your dog?
It was hard.
It was hard. How long did it take you?
A couple of days.
A couple of days. Then you figured it out? Yeah? Matt, how did you do with your dog?
My cat.
Your cat. How you doing, Myra? You named
I
it?
did pretty well.
Pretty well.
He was black and
And you call him Blackie?
Sammy Davis Jr. was in black and sugar.
And your cat has a glass eye, I'm sure, right?
He came here to Michigan
And he
High.
sings Candyman.
Because he brought life into my home again after my cat Mozzies have died.
That's the problem. When you have a cat Mazel Tov, that's what happens to you, right? So, however long it took you, if it was after poor Mazel Tov, or if it was whatever it was, ladies and gentlemen, it's not that hard to name an animal. It's not that difficult.
It was.
Okay,
It was the name of Moshe.
I think you need some more tequila there. But it's not that hard. I mean, we can do it. It may take us a day or two. But we're talking about the angels, the spiritual forces, and they can't figure out how to name the animal. Just call them a moo, a boo, a goo, a do, whatever. Give a name. Name it something. Bring the bear. You don't know how to say bear. Say it's a boo. It'll be a boo. A cow. Don't call it a cow. Call it a moo. Good. It's a moo. What's the big deal? So here's the amazing answer. The reason why the angels couldn't do it, because Adam wasn't giving any of the old name. He wasn't just calling them Sammy, because Sammy Davis Jr. And it's a beautiful name, don't get me wrong. I'd like to invite your cat next time to perform here. Next week, next month.
He's very cute, but he's not like Mozzie.
He's not okay, yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. So, okay, well, but the thing is that that's a name that you give. What happened with the angels was that they weren't giving any old name. Adam wasn't just naming arbitrarily. What he was doing, he was looking into the essence of every single animal, what their essence was about, and he was naming them according to their essence. Let me give you an example. Now, who here likes dogs?
No, it's depending.
Pretty good. Lynette, put your hand up.
I did because I do like Kareem.
Okay. Lynette said if I get a dog, she will not come into my house anymore. I wouldn't say that publicly, but
Yes, it's true.
She likes the dog that's in Israel.
it is.
I love the Israeli dog.
What? Everyone what's a dog called in Hebrew? Keled. Now, what do you say? What is the unique quality about a dog? What is it that people love about dogs? Loyalty, right? The dog is loyalty. The Talmud tells a story of a dog that runs into a fire and pulls the master out and saves his life and dies in the process. Yeah, it's sad.
Kareem.
I was
They only had to have something. They
I'm
lost
never,
everything.
I'm never gonna read the Talmud again.
All the SBC.
Now, that's what we're about to do. Now, look at the word kelev. Kelev, actually, what the word dog really means is this word. Kol lev. Okay, can you tell us, Eli, what does kol lev mean?
All heart.
All heart. All heart. Why do you love a dog?